We are throughout Europe, so the UK, Brussels, Germany, and throughout Italy. So we start with Rocco Forte House in Milan. In Milan, we have two properties, Rocco Forte House, which is apartments. So in case you're looking for a pied-à-terre or you don't really need all the amenities of the hotel, you just need an apartment. Maybe you're coming for a week to Milan or you're coming to work. The apartments are really beautiful. We're on Via Manzoni and Via della Spiga. Right down the block, we have the Carlton opening on November 18th. So that will be 71 room hotel, still small, but the rooms are beautiful. So now we go to Rome. Rome, we have three properties. We have the Hotel de Russi, which is right next to Villa Borghese Gardens and off Piazza del Popolo. You come down the street, which is called Via Babuino, and you have our Roccoforte house. We have more apartments in Rome. And then right up the Spanish Steps, we have the Hotel Della Ville. So the De Russi is your iconic hotel in Rome. This has been here for many years. We've had this hotel for a very long time. This secret garden used to be part of Villa Borghese, which is really fun. You can have private dinners out here. Now we jump on a train and we go over to Florence, to the Hotel Savoy. What's nice is that you can ask Teresa about this. If you'd like to book both cities, we do beautiful combo packages, so we can include train tickets to any of our properties that connect. So we can include train tickets or transfers. Here is the Savoy to the left-hand side. That is the Duomo you're looking at. The Duomo is not part of our property. It is right behind us. You are in the exact center of the city of Florence. You're walking distance to the Mercato Centrale, you're walking distance to the Ponte Vecchio. The Duomo is right behind us. So anything that you're going to see in Florence is within walking distance. Masseria Torre Maizza in Puglia. Puglia is a very untouched area of Italy. This is called the Maldives of Italy. So you have these beautiful blue waters. You have these homes from antiquity. You can actually go into those. And you have these towns that are really untouched. So if you really want to see authentic Italy, it's Puglia. Our property is called Masseria Torre Maizza. Masseria means farmhouse. The farmhouse is from the 16th century. So we are an authentic hotel. Now we can fly from Baio Brindisi to Palermo. So here we're in Sicily. Sicily has been on everybody's radar, I think, since White Lotus, but everybody goes to Taormina. There is more to Sicily than Taormina. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a history lesson. So you have Palermo, which is your main city in Sicily. That's where Villa Egea is. And then we have Verdura Resort, which is near Shaka. So that's just an hour and 15-minute drive down. We do transfers, of course. And here you could do a combo package and do Palermo and Verdura. So Villa Egea and Palermo, why Palermo is so important in the Sicilian culture. I am Sicilian. This is where my parents are from, so it is my culture. Why Palermo is important is because we were ruled by so many different we were ruled by Greeks, we were ruled by Romans, we were ruled by Arabs, Spaniards. Our language actually comes from Spanish and Arabic, not from Italian. So a lot of our language is very different than Italian. When you go to Palermo, you want to go on a food tour because here you have all this delicious food that you will not find on the mainland. This is strictly Sicilian. This is called avuceria. When you go to avuceria, they're screaming in Sicilian. They're wanting you to taste their food, to buy their food. You have all these fresh produce. You can have panella sandwiches. You can have cannoli, which is where it comes from Sicily. It comes from Palermo. So when you go there, you want to do this. Avuceria and all these little markets throughout Palermo have been there for 700 years. It's like the souks in Morocco. Now we leave Italy and we go to the Balmoral in Edinburgh. So we are the iconic building in Edinburgh when you're coming to visit. We are with that clock tower. We have afternoon tea. This is a do not miss if you're going to the Balmoral. Afternoon tea here is exquisite. Honestly, give yourself about an hour and a half and it's beautiful. You have a harpist that plays. Actually, it reminds me of Bridgerton because she plays all modern music, but on the harp. And all of a sudden, you're like, wait, I know this song. And then we have our whiskey bar. Our whiskey bar is right off the lobby. And here we have one bottle of scotch from every, or one plus bottle of scotch from every distillery in Scotland. They will do a tasting. Even if you're not a whiskey drinker, they will find something that you love. So that's Scotland. Now we jump on the train, take the train to London, and we go to Brown's Hotel. Brown's Hotel is really special. We're in the heart of Mayfair. This is where all your antiquing, shopping, big shopping district here. Great to walk to everywhere. Honestly, I walked for hours. It's kind of like being in New York City. You can kind of walk everywhere. This is your center that you really can go north, south, east, west. You're in the heart of London. It's really the best address. Brown's is the first hotel in London. Alexander Graham Bell made the first phone call here from England, was here at Brown's. Rudyard Kipling wrote the Jungle Book here. We also have Teddy Roosevelt honeymooned here. This property is steeped in tons and tons of history. We actually have a book on all the history of Brown's. Brown's is named after James Brown, not the singer, but was the valet to the gentleman that owned the townhouse here. So once he took it over, he bought all the townhouses. So Brown's is actually 11 townhouses in one. And now we jump on the train from London to Brussels. A lot of people ask, oh, where can I go on the train from London? A lot of people go to Paris, but if you've been to Paris already, why don't you go to Brussels and you can really kind of roam around Belgium? So go to Brussels, 2, 3 nights max. You're going here for the Grand Place. You're going here for waffles and chocolate and beer and sweets. And that's kind of what Brussels is. But we are Hotel Amigo. And you see where we're located, and right down this street is the Grand Place. That's what you're looking at. So you can't have a better location. You walk out the door, it smells like chocolate and waffles and French fries. It's really unbelievable. Now we fly to Munich to the Charles. Anybody is coming for the holidays, you have great Christmas markets here, right within walking distance of the hotel. So if you take the train up, if you're coming from Berlin or another city in Germany, we're a 5-minute walk from the train station.
To watch this full episode of Travel Tuesday with Teresa, click on Linktree in the bio. And don't forget to follow us on Spotify and YouTube podcasts.